So far, we saw how to create an event stream, event house, write some KQL queries to retrieve data from KQL databases. In this video, we'll see how to monitor the real-time data by using real-time dashboards. So this is our event stream, which is active, which we created in the previous videos. I created another tab to open this home page and going into the workspace and opening the sample event house, which again we created in the last video. I'm clicking on the event house. We got these two tables, bikes and bikes by street, and we got this query set where we are writing all the queries. Now you can create a dashboard from here itself, and to create a dashboard we write a KQL query and use a keyword render. Let's look at our bikes table. We got all these columns. This is our total data. This is a real-time data. I want to know the total number of bikes at any point of time. For that, I'll create a time chart. So I'll take the bikes table. I'll filter the table where ingestion time is greater than ago. It's 1 day, the previous days. I'll use a group by function or summarize. I want the total bikes, which is sum of number of bikes. How do I want to group by? I want to group by ingestion time. Now I want to take a 5 minute window. So it's a tumbling window. Every 5 minutes, I want to get the total number of bikes. So I'm binning it by ingestion time, and the time interval is 5 minutes. Okay, so now with this data, I want to render a time chart. Let's run this. We got the time chart. You could see the time 235, 240, 245, 250, and so on. So these are tumbling windows. At each point, we are getting the total number of bikes. Okay, now if you look closely here, you could see an option save to your dashboard. So you could save this visual to a dashboard. I'm clicking on save to dashboard. Here we can select either an existing dashboard or a new dashboard. Since we haven't created, I'll create a new dashboard. The name of the dashboard is bicycle dashboard. The tile name is bikes over time. Create. It opens a new dashboard for us, and this is the tile on our dashboard. You could see the bicycle dashboard, the name of the dashboard, and this is the data. This is called a tile. Now currently we are in view mode. We could go to editing mode, and you could see we could create pages from here. We could duplicate the page, we could add a new page and then add some new visual and so on. Okay, so now let's go back to our event house and let's create another visual. This time I want to create a bar chart. I want to create a bar chart for average number of bikes in each neighborhood. I want to get the top 10. For that, we'll go to bikes table. In the bikes table, the timestamp is where ingestion time is greater than 1 day. Summarize average bikes is average number of bikes. What I want to group by? I want to group by neighborhood. From this data, I want the top 10 by average bikes in descending order, and I want to render a bar chart. Let's run this. We got this bar chart for each neighborhood. We got the average number of bikes in the descending order. Again, we could save this to a dashboard. So save to dashboard. Now it's an existing dashboard. Select from One Lake Hub. So bicycle dashboard, add, tile name is bikes neighborhood bar. There is no need to open, create. Okay, now let's switch to the dashboard and refresh. We got this dashboard. If you click on this explore data, we got this pane where we could change the type of the chart, let's say to a pie chart, and we are getting the KQL queries, the filtering and all these things along with the result in tabular form. Okay, now let's go back. Let's create another visual. This time we'll create a pie chart for the average bikes in each street. We'll get the top 8. So we'll just copy this and paste it. We'll change the street and we'll get the top 8, and we want to render a pie chart. Okay, now let's run this. We got this pie chart. Save to dashboard, existing dashboard, bicycle dashboard. Tile name is bikes street. Create. Now we got the pie chart. Finally, we'll run this and we'll keep this as well, this table as well. So save to dashboard. So this is the real-time dashboard which we created on the real-time data. So time chart, bar chart, pie chart, and the table. In the next video, we'll look at activators in KQL. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching.